The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
Tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Working 9 to 5.
And good morning. It's Wednesday, July 1st, episode 1938. It's 3 days until the 4th of July, and it's the nation's 250th birthday that we're celebrating coming up. It's hard to believe that it's going to be 3 days here. That makes it on a what? Wednesday? Let's see. Thursday,
Saturday.
Friday. Saturday, yeah. Boy, couldn't ask for a better day, right?
That's right.
101 degrees and a Saturday. Wow. This a lot of festivities.
But what is today?
Huh?
What is today? What day of the week?
Well, it's hump day.
Hump day. It's also the first ever New Vision Buchanan message outside and grilling out and fireworks tonight.
Yeah, are you going to that? I don't know that I'm going anywhere. I stay at home tonight.
I am going to that. So you can do that tonight. Tomorrow you can go to Smyrna and see their fireworks show and listen to Rubik's Groove, which is a favorite that has played at Friday Night Live before. Then let's see, on Saturday you can go either to Laverne or Murfreesboro. So every day but Friday you've got something you can do and see fireworks.
Well, I'm hoping to learn this morning whether I can drive or not. So
that's right.
That's going to be great. It's going to be great news if it happens. So I might be going to New Vision Buchanan too, but I don't have any kinfolk there.
Well, I'll be there, John.
Like I said, I don't have any kinfolk there. I don't have anybody that, I'm really close to. So, I mean, there's no really sense. I don't have any grandparents or anything, grandkids, anything like that.
Your godson's daughter will be there.
Godson's daughter. Well, yeah, but I mean, I'd go for him. He's my godson.
Yeah. Well, Lena's worth the price of admission, even though the price is free, but that's why I'm going.
I've got to tell you something too. We were talking about Dalton's new haircut.
Yeah.
It's gone viral, man.
Oh, has it?
It's gone viral. Yeah. Everybody's talking about it. Dalton's haircut.
Who's talking about it?
I had 2 or 3 people call me and tell me, for one thing.
Really?
Yes. And they all like it. They all think that's that's the way you ought to keep it.
Well, you'll have to tell him that, and then he'll change, or he'll let it grow out or something.
I know he won't appreciate it anyway. But hey, you know what? When it's 100 degrees outside, like it's going to be today, or 98 or whatever, when it gets to 95, to me it all seems the same to me. Well, you can get a lift on these long summer days without the sugar crash. No, not that kind of lift. 7 Brew offers a sugar-free Heat Wave 7 energy drink. Packed with orange, lemon, and lime flavors to fuel your day in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne. So on that hot Saturday, when you're out doing your 4th of July activities, 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee, place to go.
Well, I am enjoying. John, you might like this. Do you like those? Do you have one of those?
I've never drunk many Canada Dries. I used to drink ginger ale.
Well, this is a cherry ginger ale.
Is it carbonated?
It is.
Huh?
0 sugar, no caffeine, but it is pretty tasty. I don't like ginger ale, but I like this cherry drink. Well,
how did you come to find that drink out?
I was just when I went to the grocery, I was looking for, I got my caffeine-free Coke Zero, but just looking for something else that was a little different, and I bought a 12-pack of those.
Well, they look good.
They're very tasty. You kind of introduced me to, what was it? Was it Sprite?
Clean water.
This was Sprite cherry or 7-Up cherry or something.
I think that may have been Dalton, not me.
Or the chill. Was it Sprite chill? Something like that, because they were in the fridge at the station, remember?
Yeah. So that's what you got by going to Canada Dry now.
Well, I like those cherry drinks. Those were pretty good, and I thought, well, maybe that's similar. So
you've gone to hard stuff. that what you're saying?
Hard stuff. Well, if Canada Dry Cherry Fruit Splash Cherry Ginger Ale Zero Sugar is hard stuff, I guess I have.
Well, wrap it up for us, will you?
Wrap it up? Oh, you want me to just end things, I guess. Well,
Yes.
okay. We've got a lot coming up on the show today here on this Wednesday morning, so hope you'll stay tuned. Coming up next is a look at the weather forecast, our first look here this morning, but a lot more ahead on the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather, an extreme heat warning continues. Sunny and hot today. Highs top out near 100 degrees, with heat index values approaching 110. Winds north-northeast around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for showers and storms early. Otherwise, mostly clear skies, light winds, and lows drop to 77. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 75.
Shopping at the Restore.
Every day is Earth Day at the Habitat Restore.
We keep tons of material out of the landfill.
Hey, call us at the Habitat Restore about your donated items may need to be recycled.
You have lights?
We take it.
How about gently used furniture?
We take it.
How about kitchen cabinets?
We take it.
The only thing we don't take is mattresses, box springs, and clothing.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles. I've got my daughter working with me, Kelly. She can do it all. She can do the frosts, perms, haircuts. Charlie Pitts. Haircuts worth the money, good hairstyles, colors. Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles cheaper than anybody else has got it. The quality is there. Love to have you. Call me at any time. Charlie Pitts, haircuts.
Phone 615-785-0966. Charlie Pitts.
Thank you.
From brakes and alignments to new tires and wheels, Tire World, locally owned and operated in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Online at tireworld.us.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
She wrote this letter and gave it to my dad to have the minister to read at the funeral. It was very healing for the kids, even for the grandkids.
Let the Murfreesboro Funeral Home help your family when experiencing loss of a loved one.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes at Toots Restaurants, and I'm very proud of our new website, Toots.com. Click on the merchandise section just to see the items that we happen to have right now.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. We're an authentic Rutherford County icon with over 40 years serving you quality food, great service, and great specials.
Hi, this is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
Jeff Carlton with Franklin's Printing says online ordering makes any time the perfect time to place your next print order.
There is a tab that allows you to place your order if you want letterhead, if you want envelopes. Those things are listed on there, and it pretty much walks you through it. Most of the time, people just email Jeff and say, hey, Jeff, here's what I need, because we've been doing it so long, and it's very convenient for them.
Franklin's Printing on South Park Drive in Murfreesboro.
PrintworksTN.com.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Mexico advanced at the World Cup 2-0 over Ecuador, leading 2-0 in the first half, outshooting them at the time 8-1 in about the first 30 minutes. Mexico will now face the England-Congo winner this Sunday. France advanced to play Paraguay July 4th in Philadelphia. The French were 3-0 winners over Sweden. Kylian Mbappe, 2 more goals. Norway will face Brazil this Sunday in the round of 16. Norway eliminated Ivory Coast 2-1 on a goal in the 86th minute by Erling Haaland. The U.S. plays Wednesday night against Bosnia and Herzegovina. LeBron James told the Lakers he will play elsewhere this coming season. The Clippers are sending Kawhi Leonard to Toronto for 2 first-rounders and Brandon Ingram. In the WNBA's Commissioner's Cup final, New York over Las Vegas 93-85. Serena Williams lost her first-round match at Wimbledon. In baseball, Detroit sent the Yankees to a 6th straight loss.
The Wake Up Crew with John Bryan and Lynn Dalton on WGNS.
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
Not only are we fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee, we're powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Did you know Sharing Change has given back over $12 million to local nonprofits? That's $12 million. Your spare change really does add up. Learn more at sharingchange.org. Got a new Little Debbie coming out.
I saw some new Little Debbies in the grocery store the other day too.
See,
which ones are what's new and what's coming out?
The fudge round brownie kind of thing. It's going to have white cream in the middle instead of chocolate. You know how that fudge round has chocolate in the inside? This is going to have white cream in the middle and icing on the top. White icing on the top. So.
I cannot remember which one I saw, but it was one of the ones that
Nutty Buddy cream pie by any chance?
Yes, that was it.
That's a new one. And then they also got an oatmeal something that they're mixing with something too. A Nutty Buddy cream pie would be pretty good, I would think.
I would think it would be peanut buttery.
You would like that, I would think.
Yeah.
So, but
I saw them and I went over to it and then I immediately went back to my cart.
Oh, you didn't want to eat them? Didn't want to pick any up?
Yeah. I was told to, when I'm at the grocery store, to concentrate on things that are on the outer ring of the grocery store. Don't go up and down the aisles because that's where the processed food and the high sodium foods are.
Right.
Go in the produce section and go around to the meat section and then go around to where they have the frozen vegetables and that kind of stuff. So,
well, I did buy deli meat because it's less non-processed. I bought some pistachio nuts. They're the healthiest nuts for you. So, doing my thing, trying to do it right.
Yeah.
Tim Laughlin is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for helping a coworker who faces health problems, stepping in like a true sister and always looking out for her with deep care and support. Tiffany's getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or you can go to Laverne. And this Good Neighbor recognition is built by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and dedicated to celebrating the folks who pour their strength and heart into Rutherford County every single day.
Well, you can send in your good neighbors. We want to hear about the great people that you know. So text neighbor to 615-893-1450 or just make your way to WGNSradio.com/good neighbor. That gets it to us as well. Name, address, phone number, sentence, why. That's all we need. It's going to take you 30 seconds and you'll make someone's day. You can text neighbor to our phone number or send them on in any way you can. Get in your good neighbors. Also, birthdays and anniversaries. Text those on in to us again. 615-893-1450. Well, let's see. Today is International Chicken Wing Day. It is also known as International Joke Day, and it's America Zoo Day.
24 minutes after 6.
We're visiting with a resident at Stones River Manor who has her own apartment in independent living. I see you have a whole collection of antique churns. What's the story behind that one?
Bought it at an auction. I told my husband, I said, don't go too high on it, maybe $35. And there was this guy, he kept on bidding. And my husband said, I'm going to get it. I don't care what it costs. And he kept on it. He gave $85 for it. That was a lot of money for us back then.
Learn more online at stonesrivermanor.com.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. A heat dome is keeping Middle Tennessee under dangerous heat as a strong area of high pressure traps hot air near the ground. The stagnant weather pattern creates sunny skies and prevents the heat from escaping, leading to days of extreme temperatures. Forecasters say the heat dome should begin weakening by Friday, bringing a chance for scattered afternoon showers and storms, with slightly cooler conditions expected early next week. 8 Republican Tennessee senators are calling on Governor Bill Lee to order an independent review of the failed execution of death row inmate Tony Carruthers. The lawmakers who support the death penalty want answers after officials were unable to establish an IV, forcing the execution to be halted. They say any problems should be corrected before Tennessee's next scheduled execution in August.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad,
We learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said,
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
New research led by a Nashville physician suggests gene editing therapy could safely help younger children with sickle cell disease. The study followed children ages 5 to 11 receiving a CRISPR-based treatment already approved for patients 12 and older. Researchers found all eligible participants were free of severe complications 1 year after treatment. The findings could pave the way for early intervention before irreversible disease-related damage occurs. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew with John Bryan and Dalton on WGNS.
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
627 here on the Wake Up Crew. It's Hump Day. And we are going to have several things coming up. First of all, we're going to have our little 250th anniversary little snippet for you. Dad joke coming up, celebrity birthdays, and today in history. Also, random questions next hour. I know you want to get there for that. And we've got a little game for you at 7:35. All that coming up. And also included in that is Good Neighbor events, and we've got all kinds of stuff going on.
News, yeah, weather.
Even Dalton joins us for the news, doesn't he? Yeah, he still does that. Okay, all right. We were talking, and we kind of got toward the end of it. We're talking about Little Debbie's. Then we started talking about you don't go to the inside of the aisle. Low carb diet people will tell you, stay to the outside of the grocery store because all the processed food is in the middle. But there is one thing that I can't pass up, and but it's on the outside it's on the outside. It's in the deli: bakes, chili, and cornbread. And for those who count calories, I think it's 490 calories for a bowl. It's a pretty good size, fairly amount, and it is really, really good. And I haven't found anything that tastes that good coming out of that. But I buy the processed deli meat, the deli meat non-processed, but I buy the deli meat now. So, and they told me the best bread to buy is Dave's Killer Bread. Have you ever had that?
Bobby bought some. I never ate it. It's got seeds and stuff on it and all that kind of thing.
Well, you need to toast it. It's better toasted, and you can make a good sandwich out of that. And then the lady at the therapy session I was in told me that sourdough bread is better for you. So I didn't. That kind of surprised me there.
That's the only bread that I have in my house currently at the moment, and I got it for Father's Day from Polly. Polly is into baking sourdough bread, and she said, now if you don't eat it all, and I can't eat bread that quick, so what I've done is I put it in the freezer. And so when I want to make a sandwich, I can make a sandwich out of one full loaf or one full piece because they're kind of long, kind of a half sandwich. And so I get a piece out of the freezer, put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds, and then I put it in the air fryer and toast it.
Something else I found? If you put a half a piece of bread and you put your lunch meat on top of that, you can eat it, eat it without the other top.
Kind of like an open face.
Yeah, to me, it tastes better. I really do like it. We got to run over here now. We're going to have our little 250th anniversary. What's the word you use?
Vignette.
Yeah, here we go with the 250th anniversary.
So when you think of American people who have had such a big involvement in American history, and you think about the one, who would the one be? Probably our first president.
In the spring of 1782, with the Revolutionary War nearly won, a letter arrived at George Washington's headquarters in Newburgh, New York. It was from one of his own officers, a colonel named Louis Nicola, and buried inside his careful respectful language was a suggestion that stopped Washington cold. The young nation was struggling. Congress had no power to tax. Soldiers hadn't been paid in months. The government was weak, fractured, and deeply uncertain about its own future. Nicola believed what many believed, that a republic was too fragile to survive, that what America needed was a strong central leader, a king. And there was only one man in America who could fill that role. Washington's response was swift and absolute. He wrote back the same day. He told Nicola that no single moment in the entire course of the war had caused him more painful feelings than reading those words. He called the ideal a calamity. He told Nicola to banish the thought entirely and never speak of it again to anyone. Then he went back to work. A year later, the war was over. Britain had surrendered. Washington commanded the most powerful military force on the continent. His soldiers were devoted to him. The people adored him. Every precedent in human history said this was the moment a victorious general seized power and rewrote the rules in his own favor. Julius Caesar had done it. Napoleon would do it. Generals across centuries and continents had done it. Washington resigned his commission, said goodbye to his officers, and went home to his farm at Mount Vernon. The room fell silent when he walked out. Some men wept. King George III of Britain, the man Washington had just defeated, was told what happened, that Washington had given up his command and returned to private life. The king reportedly said, "If that is true, he is the greatest man in the world." It was true. And when the new nation needed its first president, Washington answered the call one more time, then stepped down again after 2 terms, voluntarily setting a precedent that was held for 150 years. He could have been king. He chose to be a citizen. Happy 250th, America. That made all the difference.
Do you think that George Washington doesn't get enough credit? You know, when they talk about when they say who was the greatest president, who do they always say?
Ooh, probably FDR. Abraham Lincoln, FDR. I think Washington's in there.
You know, these programs he had to get us out of the Depression.
Yeah.
You know, they felt like it was socialist, type programs. Which,
right.
People talk about socialism, but we do have some socialist programs,
Sure.
Anyway.
But I think George Washington is in that mix. I do.
I just don't hear him as much as you do Abraham Lincoln for some reason.
That's probably true.
More to come here on the Wake Up Crew. It's 6:34. Stay with us.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. An extreme heat warning continues. Sunny and hot today. Highs top out near 100 degrees, with heat index values approaching 110. Winds north-northeast around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for showers and storms early. Otherwise, mostly clear skies, light winds, and lows drop to 77. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 75.
Good morning. Starting to really build with more volume. 24 westbound here at Walden Road. All that traffic coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County. As you head into Antioch, lots of radar already out here up and down I-40 throughout Wilson County. You're going to see a lot more radar over the next couple of days headed into the weekend coming up. Prince's Hot Chicken has that new grilled chicken sandwich. It's delicious. Give it a try today. Order online, princeshotchicken.com. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by AmeriCare Pest Control and the law offices of John Day.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I'm overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
When should an older adult stop driving? It depends on the person. But there's a session about older adults and driving on Tuesday morning, July the 28th. over at the St. Clair Senior Center to give some tips for things to look for. Again, that's Tuesday, July 28th at the St. Clair Senior Center. Would you like to learn about beekeeping? The best way to learn is to visit the Rutherford County Beekeepers Association and talk with others who are actually doing it. The Rutherford County Beekeepers meet on the first Monday night of each month, and that'll be next week, Monday, July the 6th, 7 o'clock in the evening at the auditorium in the Lane Agri Park, 315 John R. Rice Boulevard. It's next to Paws and just down from Sam's. Don't throw away Old Glory. Bring your tattered American flag to WGNS and let the girls from BSA Troop 2019 at Trinity United Methodist Church retire it with dignity. Plus, we also recycle Bibles. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
If you're not waking up to the Wake Up Crew, here's what you've been missing.
Disgruntled Workers Day. At this moment, I am a disgruntled worker.
Don't miss the Wake Up Crew with John, Brian, and Dalton. Weekday mornings from 6 until Swap and Shop.
We have a son that lives here, and he's a minister here in town. My name is Lucy Mitchell. We fell in love with Adams Place, and we knew this was the place. The people I have found are extremely supportive. They have so much to offer here at Adams Place, and being here with my son and his family has been very helpful.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
We deliver state-of-the-art care by state-of-the-heart people.
I can see clearly now. I have difficult eyes to do contacts with, and they test them, and they work with me a lot on getting the right contacts. And now I have glaucoma, and they're working with that to make sure that that's treated accurately.
McCabe Vision Center.
I definitely would recommend them.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
When it comes to your child's health, you want care that's close, convenient,
and centered around the needs of your family.
At MMC Pediatrics, we're more than just doctors.
We're partners in your parenting journey.
Here for every growth spurt, for every boo-boo, every fever, and every flu.
Our team approach means that your child always sees someone that knows them.
We are MMC Pediatrics.
We are right beside you
every step of the way.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic.
Think the customers know I raise these eggs myself?
They do now. That hen's been louder than your radio.
See you at the Rutherford County Farmers Market, 315 John R. Rice Boulevard. Friday, 8 to noon. Tuesday, 7 to noon or 2 to 7.
Meet the hens behind the eggs.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
Thank you, John Young. Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew, and it's time for our dad joke. And there's a little air of excitement in the air, because Monday was a 4, Tuesday was a 5. Can we go higher? I mean, is there any way? I mean, or at least match it? We're going to see in just a minute here as I build up the even more of the anticipation. Are you ready?
That was quite the buildup. Sure, I'm ready to rock and roll here this morning. You know, a telemarketer called and asked to speak to whoever runs the household.
Really?
Yeah, so I passed the phone to the dog.
I'll go forward with that because it's kind of true in our households.
Yeah, that's why I thought it might be.
You know, we the family's been gone for a few days, and my sister comes over, and she's been coming over like every day to kind of check on me for a few minutes. Chipper goes nuts now. I mean, he can't wait to see her. It's like, what am I, chopped liver? I don't know. Kind of makes me mad. It's 6:41. You're listening to the Wake Up Crew on Hump Day.
I'm Gianna Gelosi with your Fox True Crime Minute. A former youth pastor killed himself in a jail cell June 25th, 3 days after he was charged in the murder of his young wife on their anniversary 2 decades ago. David Vandermeer and his wife Bernadette were hiking to the top of Angels Landing in Zion National Park to celebrate their wedding anniversary on August 22, 2006, when she fell to her death. The alleged man of God told cops he was busy setting up a camera for sunrise photos when he heard his 29-year-old wife scream. Her death was ruled an accident. The delayed arrest came after Vandermeer's former church boss tipped off investigators that the tragedy was likely no accident, saying David had pushed Bernadette. Court documents state that while Vandermeer was a youth pastor, he allegedly began having a sexual affair with an underage girl when she was 16 and told her that they could only be together if his wife was, quote, not alive. Prosecutors say he was fired from that job after allegedly throwing booze-filled parties for underage members at his house. There's more on this story at foxnews.com or subscribe to the Fox True Crime Podcast. I'm Gianna Gelosi with your Fox True Crime Minute.
Now, an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Rutherford County continues to show strength on two fronts, in the job market and in local recycling efforts. New data from the Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development shows Rutherford County's unemployment rate at 2.6% in May, staying well below Tennessee's statewide rate of 3.6%. Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne also posted strong numbers. Smyrna's jobless rate stood at 2.5%, while Murfreesboro came in at 2.7%. Laverne saw one of the area's strongest improvements, dropping to 2.4%. County and municipal rates are not seasonally adjusted, but the latest figures point to continued employment stability across the county. At the same time, county leaders are also highlighting progress in recycling. Rutherford County's single-stream recycling program recorded a contamination rate of just 5.6% in the latest WM Recycle America audit, down from more than 11% about a year ago. Solid Waste Director Matt Davis credited residents and convenience center attendants for keeping non-recyclable items out of the stream. Mayor Joe Carr called the result an achievement few Tennessee counties can match. Last month, Rutherford County diverted more than 462 tons of material from landfills. Officials say mattress recycling is also set to begin in August, allowing most old mattresses to be reused or repurposed. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick and digestible format, but more than just the headlines, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast, streaming on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, and over on our website. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
WGNS. Our family at Demas's Restaurant are proud to support local emergency responders who put their lives on the line for our community each and every day. This is Peter Demas, and here is this week's Demas's Emergency Responder of the Week.
Laverne Police Chief Christopher Mays is Demas Emergency Responder. Chief Mays was appointed to lead the Laverne Police Department in January 2023. When he stepped into the role, the department had been navigating a difficult period, marked by officer turnover, leadership instability, and public concern. Under Chief Mays' leadership, the department regained community support and strengthened its reputation for professionalism and service.
When you see a firefighter, police officer, paramedic, or telecommunicator going the extra mile, let WGNS know, and we at Demas's Restaurant will salute them as the Emergency Responder of the Week.
You don't have hot dogs or apple pie or no Chevrolet to drive, but we have some hickory smoked wings you're just dying to try. You'll try them, you'll like them, you'll give some to a friend. So on a dare, just stop on by and bring in a friend. Slick Pig Barbecue, 1920 East Main.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. I used to be a runner, and now I'm getting ready to leave to go walking with a friend on the Greenway. And I do a lot of those things on my own or with one of my friends here or some friends in Nashville.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Hey, this is Trevor from Bell Jewelers, inviting you to come shop with us. And if you haven't noticed, gold and silver has gone through the roof this year. To save you money, bring in your gold and silver from home so we can use that to make your special piece. Or we can trade it in. Trust, it's very important in this business. Bell Jewelers has been the store that people trust since 1879. Come see us at Bell Jewelers. Bell Jewelers, 821 Northwest Broad Street, across from Toots.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. 8 Republican Tennessee senators are calling on Governor Bill Lee to order an independent review of the failed execution of death row inmate Tony Carruthers. The lawmakers who support the death penalty want answers after officials were unable to establish an IV, forcing the execution to be halted. They say any problems should be corrected before Tennessee's next scheduled execution in August. A Maryville man is among 4 government contractors charged in an alleged scheme to sell counterfeit or substandard military parts as original equipment, according to the U.S. Department of Justice. Prosecutors say the group supplied unapproved aftermarket parts to the Defense Logistics Agency while using false documents and labels to disguise their origin. All 4 pleaded not guilty. The case is scheduled for trial in federal court in Knoxville on September 8th.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
A piece of Tennessee architectural history is on the market. The Shaven House, the state's only home designed by legendary architect Frank Lloyd Wright, is listed for $1.6 million. Perched atop Chattanooga's Missionary Ridge, the 3-bedroom home was designed in 1950 and completed in 1952. Built in Wright's Usonian style, it has remained in the Shaven family for more than 70 years and features sweeping views of the city. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
Check the calendar, turn up the sound. It's time to celebrate another year around. It's birthday time on the Wake Up Crew.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
And we welcome you back July 1st for birthdays today and celebrity birthdays. 1902, William Wyler, American film director, born in Mulhausen, Alsace, Lorraine. Why did I say that? Why did I even read that? 1902, that's William Wyler. Olivia de Havilland, born in 1916. She lived to be 100 and something. American actress. She was in The Adventures of Robin Hood and Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, she was 104, it would appear, since she died in 2020. In 1930, Sidney Pollack was born, director of Tootsie.
All of my life, wondering how they met and what makes it last.
Now we go to 1952, and Canadian-American comedian, writer, and actor Dan Aykroyd was born.
I'm a soul man. I'm a soul man.
Of course, Saturday Night Live, then the Blues Brothers. From that, he was also in Ghostbusters, had a great career. Dan Aykroyd, born in Ottawa, Ontario. 1961 was when Diana Spencer was born, the English Princess of Wales. She was born in England, of course, died tragically in 1997, and this Candle in the Wind song by Elton John was made famous during her funeral services there. Same year, in 1961, Carl Lewis was born, John, American sprinter and long jumper, 9 Olympic golds in 84, 88, 92, and 96. He was born just down the road in Birmingham, Alabama.
And in 1967, Pamela Anderson, a Canadian-American actress, was in Baywatch. and a Playboy Playmate, born in Ladysmith, British Columbia.
Of course, I remember Miss Pamela Anderson quite a bit. Anyway, moving on. 1977. That's right. Liv Tyler was born. American actress and daughter of Aerosmith frontman Steven Tyler.
The sweetest dream would never do. I still miss you, babe, and I don't want to miss a thing.
Stealing Beauty, Lord of the Rings, Liv Tyler celebrating a birthday on the celebrity side. And that is the celebrity birthday list. But this morning on the local birthdays, we've got a lot. Here we go. Doran Claiborne was born on this day, along with Andy Womack, Paul Lamb, Thomas Laird with Murfreesboro Parks and Rec, Alicia Pace born today, also Val Gamble celebrating a birthday, Glenda Johnson, Chelsea Fancher, and Pastor Brady Cooper at New Vision celebrating a birthday on this July 1st. If you know someone that celebrates along with these folks, let us know. Birthdays, anniversaries, we're taking them now at 615-893-1450 on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club today.
It's time for Today in History.
And in 1847, the first U.S. postage stamp goes on sale. A 5-cent with Franklin's picture and 10-cent Washington stamp. In 1898, Theodore Roosevelt and his Rough Riders charge up San Juan Hill. In 1899, the Gideon Society established to place Bibles in hotels. And as far as I know, they're still doing that.
Yeah.
As of, I know, last year anyway. In 1904, the third Summer Olympic Games opened in St. Louis, the first one held in the United States. In 1941, Bulova Watch Company pays $9 for the first ever network TV commercial. And in 1963, the Beatles record She Loves You and I'll Get You.
Well, that's one thing that Today in History is never lacking, and that is Beatles news. And we take you, just 4 years later when the Beatles album in 1967, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band goes #1 in the U.S. and would stay there for 15 weeks. And one of the biggest inventions that changed the way we listen to music forever. In 1979, the Sony Walkman, first popular portable cassette player, is introduced.
Sony Walkman, you really feel the music with the Sony Walkman.
The Sony Walkman is a tiny stereo cassette player with truly incredible sound.
You really feel the music, you really feel it, you really feel the music.
Put on a Walkman and see the world in a whole new light.
Sony Walkman.
The Walkman from Sony, the one and only.
Of course, now, John, we listen on our phones, don't we?
That's one thing. That and I've got a new love for the Beatles. I've been listening to them a lot, and what great songwriters. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. They will be in the top 3 songwriters of all time. That's going to do it for Today in History and Celebrity Birthdays. We've got more to come on the Wake Up Crew, and we're going to close out the 7 o'clock hour.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. An extreme heat warning continues. Sunny and hot today. Highs top out near 100 degrees, with heat index values approaching 110. Winds north-northeast around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for showers and storms early. Otherwise, mostly clear skies, light winds, and lows drop to 77. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 75.
Hey, Jim, where'd you source out those maters from? Right out of my field.
The Rutherford County Farmers Market is located at 315 John R. Rice Boulevard. Open Friday 8 to noon, Tuesday 7 to noon or 2 to 7.
No middlemen, just local hands and local dirt.
Good morning. Traffic's on the increase in a couple of spots out here, like 65 southbound at Trinity Lane. Watching it build even more on 40, especially in the westbound lanes coming in from the Mount Juliet area through Wilson County in general, as that volume of traffic picks up this time of the morning. Also on 24 at Bell Road coming up through the Hickory Hollow area. STR Towing and Recovery says call them 24/7, no matter what county you live in, here in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, who remind us that better communication leads to better service. Keep your contact info current at mte.com so you never miss an update on billing or local outages.
Shop and save. Well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
We have doors.
Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
My name is Billy Hutchins. My wife and my son, who's my namesake, investigated 2 or 3 places like Adams Place, and he called me up and he said, Dad, he said, that's like a Taj Mahal. He says, compared to some places, he says, yeah, I think that's where you need to be. Just can't say too much about Adams Place because we belong here.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years.
This is Poll Paris with Fox News Director of Polling, Dana Blanton.
National pride is down since last year, but remains well above the lows seen during the Biden administration. 4 years ago, only 4 in 10 voters were proud of the U.S. That climbed into the mid-40s during the next few years, before jumping to 58% last year. Our new Fox News survey finds 53% feel proud today. Pride varies significantly by generation. More than half of those ages 45 and older say they're proud of the country. Younger voters aren't. Views are also heavily driven by partisanship. Around 8 in 10 Republicans say they're proud of the country, compared with 3 in 10 Democrats and 4 in 10 independents. Views on patriotism are more positive. Majorities of all political stripes consider themselves patriotic, including 9 in 10 Republicans, 6 in 10 Democrats, and just over half of independents. I'm Dana Blanton. That's your Poll Paris.
By 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
Okay, we're going to get out of here on the 6 o'clock hour, but we want to tell you that Tiffany Laughlin is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for helping a coworker who faces health problems, stepping in like a true sister and always looking out for her with deep care and support. Tiffany's getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne, and this Good Neighbor recognition is built by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and dedicated to celebrating the folks who pour their strength and heart into Rutherford County every single day.
Well, that is today's Good Neighbor of the Day. You can send in Good Neighbors, text neighbor to 615-893-1450, or just head to WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor, and that'll get those to us. Also, same phone number for birthdays and anniversaries. I know you know somebody celebrating on this July 1st. Let us know. We'll celebrate along with you. We'll announce the whole list coming up at 8 o'clock.
Trust the law offices of John Day.
I was seriously injured in a car accident, and I would highly recommend the law offices of John Day.
Call for your free consultation.
The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, voted Tennessee's top station for excellence in broadcasting. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock. Now, Fox News.
A Gen Z socialist ousts a baby boomer Democrat. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. Another House incumbent knocked out, this time in Colorado, a week after 2 Democratic congressmen lost to socialists in New York.
From coast to coast, from every level of office, we are taking back our party and our country.
That's Malat Quiros after beating Congresswoman Diana DeGette in a Democratic primary.
It marks a major generational shift as well. DeGette came to Congress in 1997, only months
before 29-year-old Quiros was born. Quiros, a Democratic socialist, supports Medicare for all, abolishing ICE, and ending U.S. military funding for Israel.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. Quiros expected to win in November in a heavily Democratic House district. Another socialist in Colorado lost, trying to unseat a Democratic senator. John Hickenlooper defeated his challenger, Julie Gonzalez. Almost a week since twin earthquakes devastated Venezuela, a 3-year-old boy was found alive in the rubble. Thousands more that remain missing as crews keep searching. The number of deaths up to almost 2,000. More drama in the Strait of Hormuz. A ship ran aground
when using a route other than that approved by Iran's Revolutionary Guard. Shipping has resumed in the light of renewed peace negotiations, but it's still at a much lower level than before the conflict began. Iran's insisting it maintains a level of control over the vital waterway. Today in Qatar, mediated technical level talks are continuing.
That's Fox's Jonathan Savage. Speaking of Qatar, the plane they gave the U.S. as a gift has been upgraded. It's Air Force One now. President Trump will soon take his first flight this hour going to North Dakota.
The president will travel to the town of Medora to speak at the dedication of the new Theodore Roosevelt Presidential Library. It's located outside the national park named for the 26th president.
That's Fox's Gernal Scott. America's listening to Fox News.
Point. Hey, you okay? You don't normally miss those shots.
I just haven't been as regular lately, and it's making me feel sluggish.
You should try Metamucil. It's been a game changer for me. Metamucil's plant-based psyllium fiber helps trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Ace, you're moving better than you were last week.
Definitely.
Metamucil keeps you moving. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Learn more at metamucil.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
President Trump is urging Republicans in Congress to do what the Supreme Court ruled he cannot by executive order: outlaw birthright citizenship for babies born in the U.S. to parents here illegally or temporarily. Now, the court has also this week rejected a Trump appeal in a sexual abuse civil case. And so now,
advice columnist E. Jean Carroll is asking a Manhattan judge to require President Trump to pay her $5 million from a 2023 jury verdict that concluded he sexually abused her in the 1990s and defamed her after she went public about the attack in 2019. Her lawyers say Trump's attorneys contacted them about delaying the payout while he asks the Supreme Court to reconsider its decision. Trump is also appealing an $83 million defamation verdict in Carroll's favor from a separate New York City jury after a January 2024 trial. In New York City, Tanya J. Powers, Fox News.
A singer from the 1970s disco era has died.
Victor Willis, frontman for The Village People, often performed as a helmeted police officer to some of the group's biggest hits, many co-written by him, including Macho Man in the Navy and YMCA. Willis left the group in 1980, rejoined briefly in 82. In 2012, he won a landmark ruling in a case which allows recording artists and writers to reclaim their work. In 2017, another reunion, remaining lead singer of The Village People till his death Tuesday at 74, after what the group said was a brief but aggressive illness. Lillian Wu, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are falling the day after the Dow closed at a record high. At soccer's World Cup, back it goes to Barcola. They're in again. It's put in by Mbappe. Brilliant. Kylian Mbappe scored 2 more goals, leading France past Sweden 3-0 on Fox to advance to the round of 16. Mexico also eliminated Ecuador. Norway knocked out the Ivory Coast. There are 3 more matches today, including Team USA versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Murfreesboro voters are getting a closer look at the candidates hoping to lead the city into its next chapter. With municipal elections set for August 6th, mayoral and city council candidates recently took part in a live public forum at the Murfreesboro Airport Business Center. The event was sponsored by the Murfreesboro Firefighters Association Local 3035 and focused on several key issues facing the city, including rapid growth, traffic concerns, zoning, schools, and public safety. Candidates discussed how Murfreesboro's expansion continues to place pressure on roads, neighborhoods, and emergency services. Those running for mayor and city council also shared their views on supporting firefighters and police officers as response demands increase across Rutherford County. Organizers say the forum was designed to help residents make informed decisions before early voting begins in July. Meanwhile, Murfreesboro is also preparing for a patriotic celebration through music. The Center for the Arts and the Tennessee Philharmonic Wild Orchestra will present the Patriotic Review concert on Thursday, July 2nd at 2 p.m., marking America's 250th anniversary. The program will feature classics, including the Star-Spangled Banner, America the Beautiful, and the Battle Hymn of the Republic, along with tributes honoring veterans and active duty military members. Student vocalist Maya Nicole Burt, Anna Vogler, and Catherine Guildwell will join the orchestra. Executive Director Regina Ward says the concert reflects Murfreesboro's community spirit, as well as artistic talent. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Get online at Toots.com and check out our daily specials for lunch and dinner. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
Good food and fun. Toots. Hey Jack, tell them about our Friday lunch special.
You can get our catfish or shrimp basket for $6.99.
With our $6.99 lunch special, you can afford to eat at Toots at least once a week.
Find us at Toots.com.
Toots is now available on Uber Eats.
You've probably heard that the secret to a good marriage is love and romance, and that's true. But equally important is good boundaries. Billy Graham took his marriage so seriously that he created boundaries to protect himself when he traveled. The most well-known of these was a commitment often referred to as the Billy Graham Rule. Simply put, Billy refused to travel with, meet with, or dine alone with a woman other than his wife. For Billy, good boundaries wasn't just about resisting temptation when it appeared, it was about preventing problems in the first place. Less experienced couples often ignore wisdom like that. They'll say things like, "Why shouldn't I go to lunch with a coworker or spend time alone with a neighbor?" What could go wrong? Well, a lot, actually. Marriages don't thrive on reckless behavior. They thrive on humility and wisdom. Humility accepts that problems can develop. Wisdom protects against those problems long before they threaten our relationship. Wisdom asks, will my decisions strengthen my marriage or weaken it? Faithfulness in marriage is about more than avoiding lies, adultery, and betrayal. It's about honoring our relationship as a sacred union deserving of care and attention. Good boundaries foster trust, deepen intimacy, and protects a marriage before it's ever in danger. To help your marriage thrive, go to FocusOnTheFamily.com. I'm Jim Daly.
The following is a real-life story from Trinity Debt Management.
When I was feeling the stress of too much credit card debt, I looked at two different options: debt settlement and debt management. They may sound the same, but guess what? They're not. Debt settlement seemed like a quick fix, but I found out it would destroy my credit, create tax headaches, and hit me with huge fees. They actually told me to stop paying my bills. No way, not me. Then I turned to a debt management plan developed by the team at Trinity. They worked with my creditors, lowered my payments, reduced my interest, saved me thousands, and paid off my debt. And Trinity is a Christian company, which is important to me.
If credit card debt has you down, call Trinity at 1-800-936-5348.
My name is Heather. Please forget debt settlement. And remember, Trinity Debt Management.
1-800-936-5348.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. An extreme heat warning continues. Sunny and hot today. Highs top out near 100 degrees, with heat index values approaching 110. Winds north-northeast around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for showers and storms early. Otherwise, mostly clear skies, light winds, and lows drop to 77. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 77.
No middlemen, no mystery, just fresh big produce, straight from the Tennessee dirt to your dinner table. Rutherford County Farmers Market, where our family feeds your family. There's something fresh every week.
Open Friday 8 to noon, Tuesday 7 to noon or 2 to 7.
Good morning. There's a couple of accidents out here. What we're seeing right now is slow traffic 65 south at Trinity Lane as that traffic increases 24 westbound, passing 840. All that traffic coming in from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County into Davidson County up through the Hickory Hollow area on 24 west. That's really going to start to pick up in the next few minutes. If you're having transmission problems with your vehicle, bring it to Amco Transmissions today. Let them check it out. Amco Transmissions in Lebanon on West Main Street. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
From lift kits to tires, Tire World has the experts and the knowledge to get it done.
This is Gator with Tire World Off-Road. We're your local rough country dealer. So when you're ready to add some character to your rig, ask for Gator at Tire World on Memorial Boulevard.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
All these weird gadgets, you think they'd give you a radio? What would you like to hear?
The Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome in, Wake Up Crew, hour number 2. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's July 1st. Crack open a brand new month here on Wednesday, Hump Day.
Hump Day?
Woo-woo! Big goings on here the rest of the week. We're racing toward America's 250th birthday on Saturday, July 4th. Going to be a little subdued in my neck of the woods, I think.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm just going to kind of take it easy.
Oh, you're not going to, I'm not getting out,
I don't think I am either.
you know? So,
I think I'm just going to stay cool, man. Stay cool.
yeah,
And
some breeze.
yeah, it is. It is. And thankfully, even in this 250th, one of the things that we should be thankful for is the air conditioning. But during this hot weather, you know, it's kind of a juggling act. You know that your power bills are going to maybe go up if you keep it cranked down. So find that comfortable temperature for you. Maybe bump it up a degree. Every degree is going to help on that energy bill. And our friends at MTE, we thank them because without electricity, we wouldn't have AC and we would be sweltering. So
True.
what did people do in this kind of heat back in the 1800s?
I don't know. I don't know what they did in 1961 when we didn't have air conditioning. So,
We didn't have, I mean, in the house that I grew up in and that my dad had when he passed away, there was no HVAC unit.
well, in my younger life, when I was young, we lived on a farm. We rented a farmhouse, and there were trees all over the place. So you didn't really feel the effect.
Hmm.
When we moved to Murfreesboro in '64, we had a brand new house, no trees except the ones that were just planted. They were young, and it was crippling. I mean, the first thing we bought was an air conditioner, a wall unit, and I mean, we about died the first month there because we didn't move till the summer, and it was crazy hot. Oh, geez.
Did that window air conditioner help, though?
It helped if you stayed kind of close to it. You
Yeah.
know, Dad could only afford one, so we put it in the living room. So everybody just pretty much stayed there. But at night we had fans. You know,
Yeah, I know that in Dad's house.
fans.
Huh?
Remember the window fans?
I had that at my grandparents' house. They would put the window fans in. Gosh, I don't even know if I remember an air conditioner in their house, to be honest with you. But I know in Dad's house, we had a big air conditioner in the living room, and it kind of kept the kitchen fairly cool. And Dad had one in his room, and I had one in my bedroom. So there was an air conditioner in the bedrooms. So, but putting them in, taking them out, that was always a hassle. And he always waited until the last minute, or it was already hot before we got those in. But
You know, they used to take them out of the windows.
well, Dad did every year.
Time because it could make it warmer.
Yeah, every year. And I don't know why, because with the gas heat that he had in his house, man alive, it would strip the paint off the walls. It was so hot in his house. I mean, Christmas time, we had the doors open at Christmas. It didn't matter what the temperature was.
Was that like a burning stove in there? Or
No, the gas logs is what he had. Yeah, gosh, it was so hot in that place. But anyway, just some of the memories, I guess, we think about during this time of the year. We're thinking about America's 250th, and one of the big pivotal moments in American history was when the United States was attacked.
6 months after Pearl Harbor, Japan controlled the Pacific, from Hawaii to the Philippines, from the Aleutians to the edges of Australia. The Imperial Japanese Navy had swept across the ocean in the opening months of the war with a speed and a ferocity that left the world stunned. They were the dominant naval force on Earth. Their plan was simple: destroy what remained of the American Pacific Fleet and force the United States to negotiate peace. The place they chose was a tiny coral atoll called Midway, 1,300 miles northwest of Hawaii, 2 small islands in the middle of an enormous ocean. What they didn't know was that America had broken their code. In the basement of a Pearl Harbor building, a team of Navy cryptologists had cracked the Japanese naval code. They knew an attack was coming. They just needed to confirm the target. So they sent a fake radio message from Midway claiming the island was running low on fresh water. 2 days later, they intercepted a Japanese message confirming their target, codenamed AF, was short on water. Admiral Chester Nimitz knew exactly where the blow was coming. He had 3 carriers waiting. On the morning of June 4, 1942, the Japanese launched their attack on Midway. Wave after wave of American aircraft threw themselves at the Japanese fleet and were cut to pieces. Torpedo Squadron 8 lost every single plane. Not one torpedo hit. The cost was staggering. The Americans appeared to be losing badly. And then, at 10:22 in the morning, American dive bombers came screaming out of the sun. 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, 3 of Japan's 4 fleet carriers were burning wrecks. The bombs caught them at their most vulnerable moment. Fuel lines open, ammunition exposed, planes being refueled on deck. The fires couldn't be stopped. By the end of the day, a 4th carrier was gone. 4 carriers, the same 4 that had attacked Pearl Harbor, all 4 at the bottom of the Pacific. Japan never launched another major offensive. The tide had turned, completely, permanently, and in 5 minutes. The men who flew those dive bombers knew the odds. They went anyway. Happy 250th America, out of the sun.
A moment in American history. It drew America into World War II, and we became an American power at that point across the world.
Yeah, we tried to get out. We tried to stay out of it. FDR tried to stay out of it, but it couldn't. After that happened, it was Japanese messed up on that.
Yeah, they sure did. They may have surprised us at Pearl Harbor, but we got them back at Midway. And that's celebrating America's 250th from the Wake Up Crew.
This is News Radio WGNS, Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Mexico advanced at the World Cup 2-0 over Ecuador, leading 2-0 in the first half, outshooting him at the time 8-1 in about the first 30 minutes. Mexico will now face the England-Congo winner this Sunday. France advanced to play Paraguay July 4th in Philadelphia. The French were 3-0 winners over Sweden. Kylian Mbappe 2 more goals. Norway will face Brazil this Sunday in the round of 16. Norway eliminated Ivory Coast 2-1 on a goal in the 86th minute by Erling Haaland. The U.S. plays Wednesday night against Bosnia and Herzegovina. LeBron James told the Lakers he will play elsewhere this coming season. The Clippers are sending Kawhi Leonard to Toronto for 2 first-rounders and Brandon Ingram. In the WNBA's Commissioner's Cup final, New York over Las Vegas 93-85. Serena Williams lost her first-round match at Wimbledon. In baseball, Detroit sent the Yankees to a 6th straight loss.
Wow, they have the best food here. I never get a bad meal at Adam's Place. My name is Lucy Mitchell. You can get involved with drumming, and you can take those drums, and they're playing that old 50s music, and you can beat those drums, and it's a fun thing to do. They do a lot of fun things here as well.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years. Call us at 615-904-9111.
This is a paid legal ad.
I'm attorney John Day. Many lawyers are quick to say that they'll take the insurance company to court for you. But how do you know if the lawyer is an experienced trial attorney? Ask them if they're certified. And in order to be certified, you have to have tried a lot of cases, taken a 2-day test, and get recommendations from judges and other lawyers. My wife Joy and I are both certified as civil trial specialists, and we have the experience to get the answers, justice, and compensation your family deserves. Call the law offices of John Day.
Jeff Carlton with Franklin's Printing says if it's on paper, they can do it.
Pretty much anything. Blueprints, yard signs, banners. We have a lot of people, builders for example, who on Sunday night, they may go ahead and put in an order for blueprints, upload their art, and they'll have it usually ready to pick up Monday morning. It's very convenient for a lot of people.
Ordering online makes any time the perfect time to place your next print order.
PrintworksTN.com.
PrintworksTN.com.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back here at 722, you're listening into the Wake Up Crew from News Radio WGNS.
And now, it's time for Random Questions with your host, John Dinkins.
Yep, random questions where we ask questions now to only one person, which makes it even harder because he doesn't like to answer the questions at all. That would be Brian Barrett. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who is the one person you hug that you don't want to let go?
Ooh, nobody.
It's a person now, not a dog.
Yeah. I'm not a hugger. I really don't. I don't hug.
Okay, fine.
Much to the chagrin of most of my family, apparently.
Well, I'm okay with it. If you don't want to hug me, I'm very okay with it. When you were in grade school, did you bring your lunch or buy it from the school?
I bought it at school.
You always?
Oh, yeah. I never took my lunch. Never really wanted to, but Dad always gave me the money at the beginning of the week, and you got your lunch ticket. You remember the ticket, and they used to punch the little card?
Well, to me, that's just another thing to worry about.
Yeah.
Now you have to bring water bottles, to school because they don't let the water fountain, they don't let you drink out of the water fountains anymore,
Oh, I guess that's right.
In a disagreement, do you think it's better to, why am I asking this question? Okay. In a disagreement, do you think it's better to be right or peaceful?
Peaceful.
Okay. Flat line. Okay. All right. Is it better to give than receive, in your opinion, or are you the opposite?
Okay. I think it is better to give than to receive. Okay. I'm much more of a...
Lie number 2.
It's not a lie. Okay. I have a hard time, and I think this is rubbed off on the kids too, but have a hard time receiving gifts.
Yeah, you're not much on that. Mm-mm. You don't know what to say.
No.
Like when I buy your lunch, bring your lunch in, you kind of go, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Like some kind of weirdo. Here's one that's probably important for you. Do you have a lawyer?
I don't.
Okay.
Should I? Is there some reason why I should?
Well, I think they just say, do you have a lawyer that takes care of your stuff, your personal stuff?
Yeah, I've been bad about that.
Are you the kind of person to step in and try to break up a fight?
Probably
not. I was with you in
not.
Atlanta. I know you're not.
No.
Remember when my brother had that little incident down there? And
you and I both ran.
Yeah, we ran fast. If you had to take a couples class, what kind of class would be fun to take with your boo?
Well, there are a lot of things wrong with that question. Couples class is the first one, so that probably wouldn't happen.
That's okay. I'll accept that answer.
Probably not.
As weak as it is.
Might take one.
What's the tallest building you've ever been up?
So, is the Sears building in Chicago?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
I went to Chicago on a 4-H trip when I was 19, and that was, I guess that's been the tallest building I've been in.
What is your go-to comfort food? Oh, wait a minute. Let me guess. Can I guess it?
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to say pizza.
Pizza. Go-to comfort food. Probably so.
I know you're a big pizza man.
I do like pizza. You're not, though.
Not necessarily. I get in moods for it, but I'm not. It's not my comfort food. Mine is a sub sandwich. My comfort food. Worst thing you've eaten at a dinner party? Not counting the wedding last week. Okay. don't. We're not excluding that one.
Hot dogs were delicious.
Lobster or.
Not really seafood in those. Some of those things, I mean, it looks good, but it's really not. And a lot of times it's the vegetables. To me, the vegetables are never cooked.
They're not country cooked.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's like broccoli or asparagus, they're not cooked fully to me. They're kind of raw.
Can you do any fake accents?
No.
Okay, you're right. You can't.
I can do a cow every now and then.
What do you feel very protective of?
Very protective of my family, I guess.
Have you ever loved two people at one time and were conflicted about whom to choose? This is an interesting question.
It's very interesting.
Let me write that down. And who were they?
Very probing. I guess in my time in college, yes. And I chose the wrong one the first time.
Wow, we're getting deep.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about it?
No, I really don't wish you would not even ask that.
Are you a drama king?
A drama king?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Like a fist fight kind of thing?
I guess, yeah.
No.
No.
I have been in a verbal argument.
Oh, yeah. That's a look at random questions for today.
A time or two. All right, 7:28 on the Wake Up Crew.
The Rutherford County Farmers Market difference.
You want to know what our chickens eat or how our lettuce is grown?
Or maybe about our corn. Just ask.
Your farmer's right there at the booth. That's the Rutherford County Farmers Market difference.
See you at the Rutherford County Farmers Market, 315 John R. Rice Boulevard.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so that you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard, or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Wanda Copley at the Villages of Murfreesboro.
Sometimes as we get older, we seem to disappear from society. If you want to live in an atmosphere where people care about you and they work to make sure that you are happy, when you walk into the Villages of Murfreesboro, you sense a happy place, I think.
This is Shanda McDaniel at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Come see us, the Villages of Murfreesboro. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
I'm a big fan of auctions. Get instant sale, no contingencies.
That means the sale of your property won't depend on an inspection, financing, or appraisals. Visit parksauction.com.
The Wake Up Crew,
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's 7:30. Good Wednesday, everybody. Hope you're having a good July 1st. It's the first day of a new year. Another hot day is on tap, and we have a hot birthday list for sure this morning. How about Doran Claiborne celebrating today? Happy birthday, Doran. Also, Andy Womack, Paul Lamb, Thomas Laird, Alicia Pace, Val Gamble. Also, Glenda Johnson, Chelsea Fancher, and Pastor Brady Cooper, all celebrating birthdays today. And I bet you know someone who you could add to our birthday or anniversary list. Well, now's the time to text 615-893-1450. Get it in a hurry, and we'll announce them all here in about a half an hour.
The law offices of John Day.
I didn't have to pay just to seek out legal advice.
They handled it all, and they were very good.
Call for your free consultation.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. An extreme heat warning continues. Sunny and hot today. Highs top out near 100 degrees, with heat index values approaching 110. Winds north-northeast around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for showers and storms early. Otherwise, mostly clear skies, light winds, and lows drop to 77. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 75.
Monday morning running a little bit slow here, no surprise. 65 southbound here at Trinity Lane. There's been a little bit of radar spotted earlier coming down from the north on 65 through certain parts of Robertson County, Sumner County as well. We've even seen radar out in Wilson County, and you're going to see a lot of radar the rest of this week headed into the upcoming weekend. Hey, STR Towing and Recovery says call them 24/7 if you need their help in any county here in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Rutherford County's own Stones River racing team made history again over the weekend in Pasadena, California. The local team officially wrapped up the 9-day, 2,300-mile Hemmings Great Race, securing a dominant finish in the X Division. Driven by veteran Jeremy Bird and navigated by local high school students Aiden Schoenfeld, Carson Bird, and Owen Mosley, the team maintained exact assigned speeds on the legendary Route 66 without GPS or even speedometer. Representing the Stones River Car Club, the team completed the demanding rally from Illinois to California Sunday, adding another chapter to their growing legacy. In other news, a well-known Murfreesboro pharmacist is receiving one of the highest honors in his profession. Dr. Rick Sain has been named the 2026 recipient of Tennessee Pharmacists Association's Bowl of Hygeia Award. The prestigious honor recognizes pharmacists whose civic and community contributions go far beyond the counter. Sain, a Bell Buckle native and UT Health Science Center graduate, spent decades serving Rutherford County. He co-owned the iconic Reeve Sain Drug Store starting in 1994, helping build it into a staple of local independent pharmacy care and a beloved gathering place in the community. Sain will officially receive the award during the FPA Annual Awards Banquet, which takes place July 9th through the 11th in Florence, Alabama. Be sure to subscribe to the Rutherford Roundup podcast. It is there for you each and every day in the latest news in a quick, digestible format. I'm Brian Barrett, WGNS Radio News.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Let's work together to help ensure your finances can keep up with your unique needs over the long haul. I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. Well, you can be yourself, if you want to talk with people, you can. There's 3 square meals. The biggest thing I like here, everybody is so friendly. And of course, I would encourage anyone, if they're looking for a place, to look at Adams Place, because they'll have a hard time beating it.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back on the Wake Up Crew from News Radio, WGNS, and it's time to play a little trivia. John and I are going to try our hand at classic movie trivia. And it's really John.
We'll see.
All right, here we go. How much does Rhett bid to dance with Scarlett in Gone with the Wind?
Boy, they're so picky.
Was it $25, $75, $150, or $300?
It's just a guess. I'm going to say 150.
Okay, that's it. Rhett shocks the audience into silence by bidding $150 in gold for Scarlett as his dance partner.
Frankly, Scarlett. Okay.
Yeah. Which building does King Kong scale in King Kong from 1933?
The Empire State Building.
You didn't even need the choices.
No.
Wasn't the Chrysler Building,
No.
Grand Central Station, Woolworth Building. It was the Empire State Building. Okay.
Great movie. Yeah.
Which character attempts suicide in Citizen Kane?
Ooh, I'm not a Citizen Kane fan. Go
Really?
ahead.
Emily, Jerry, Kane, or Susan?
Well, Kane died in it. Let's go with that. No, I didn't think so. I'm not really sure. I don't know. It's a guess.
Susan.
Susan. Okay. I don't
Okay.
know who Susan was.
I don't either.
I've only watched that once.
Let's see. What is the name of Margot Channing's Broadway play in All About Eve?
Okay, go ahead.
Footsteps on the Ceiling, Aged in Wood, Long Day's Journey into the Night, or The Earth Between?
I don't think it's Long Day Journey into Night. What's the last one?
The Earth Between?
Let's try that. No. What's the other two?
Footsteps in the Ceiling or Aged in Wood?
Footsteps in the Ceiling. Aged in Wood. Man, I don't remember that.
It was Aged in
I've
Wood.
seen that movie 1,000 times.
Interesting. In which film did John Wayne play U.S. Marshal Rooster Cogburn? Was
True
it
Grit.
Rooster Cogburn, Red River, Two-Fisted Law, or True Grit?
True Grit.
True Grit.
He also played it in Rooster Cogburn, too.
Oh.
The sequel. Yeah.
Where does Paul get the ring he gives Holly in Breakfast at Tiffany's? Tiffany's? From his decorator, his mother, or the Cracker Jack box?
The Cracker Jack box.
That's right.
That came out of, that was...
That one just kind of...
Well, I just remembered it at the end.
The musical score for Psycho consists entirely of strings, percussion, brass instruments, or woodwinds.
For some reason, I can't even remember it now. Then we play it all the time. We could cheat.
Yeah, well...
Let's see.
We've got... That's the strings. It would have to be strings.
Strings, right.
Well, let's see if it is strings. That's right. Only strings.
We kind of cheated, but not really.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah, a lot, really.
Which film follows 3 U.S. Army soldiers, played by Burt Lancaster, Montgomery Clift, and Frank Sinatra, stationed on Hawaii in the months leading up to the attack on Pearl Harbor?
From Here to Eternity.
That is one of the choices. From Whom the Bell Tolls, The Red Badge of Courage, or Walk in the Sun. But there you go. John was right. How many village girls does the tribal chief offer for Anne in King Kong from 1933? 2, 4, 6, or 8?
Don't have a clue.
Well, let's go with 6.
Oh, good job.
Great guess there. Let's see. In The Wizard of Oz, why does Miss Gulch take Toto? He bit her, she wants him neutered, Dorothy doesn't have a dog license, or he ate her newspaper.
It's either He Bitter or newspaper.
I think bit,
Okay,
right?
yeah, I think so.
That is correct.
I'll get you little
But
Yeah,
I don't think that's the
something
way it
they
went.
wouldn't- No.
In Frankenstein from 1931, what does the monster do to Maria? Smother her with the pillow, strangle her, push her off a balcony, or throw her in a lake? Okay.
Strangles her.
It's not smother. It's not strangle.
Oh.
So either pushes her off a balcony or
Pushes
throws
her
her
off a balcony. Ah.
throws her in a lake. That's a little trivia for us.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Ready to tap into that creative side this summer? I'm Brian Barrett with news from Rutherford County Extension. They're wrapping up June and heading into July with a hands-on sewing class. Whether you want to create beautiful home decor or learn a timeless craft, they've got a spot for you. On Tuesday, June 30th and Wednesday, July 1st, it'll be the second Learn to Quilt session from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. at 1700 Irby Lane. For $45, all materials are included, and you'll learn to cut borders, machine quilt layers, and complete a beautiful table topper or placemat. Space is strictly limited, and classes are open to both adults and high school students. Bring your own machine or use one of theirs. Register online now at rutherford.tennessee.edu or call 615-898-7710. Again, 898-7710 or rutherford.tennessee.edu. This has been news from Rutherford County Extension.
My name is Mary Ann Letizia. Here at Adams Place, the food is good and the desserts are really good. Yes, Adams Place has somebody that really knows how to make desserts, that's for sure. The grounds are beautiful. If you want to go for a walk outside, there's all kinds of places to go. And the housekeeping is spectacular. I can make the mess and they clean it out.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years.
The Wake Up Crew with John Bryan and Dotson on WGNS.
Fueled by 7 Brew drive-through coffee.
Wrapping up the morning here for you, the Wake Up Crew portion at least. We've got a lot straight ahead, of course. Action Line, Roundtable, Rutherford Issues, all straight ahead. Here on WGNS on this first day of July, Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Woo woo. Celebrating Tiffany Laughlin, the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, for helping a coworker who faces health problems, stepping in like a true sister, always looking out for her with deep care and support. Tiffany Laughlin today getting a free drink of choice from our friends at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. 7 Brew, of course, is in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, Laverne, and with over 20,000 drink combinations, you'll never run out of ways to stay refreshed this summer at 7 Brew. Maybe try the Lemon Drop 7 Fizz Soda or custom iced teas. They've got it all. The ultimate hydration and energy in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne. Tiffany Laughlin is the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, and SRM Concrete builds this recognition. Locally grown, nationally known, and dedicated to celebrating the folks who pour their strength and heart into Rutherford County every single solitary day. Now, we want to hear about the great people that you know, so let us know by texting NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450, or just head to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor. That'll get it to us as well, and we'll take it from there. The Wake Up Crew is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Want to take charge of that energy bill? Well, download the free MyMTE app. Track your usage, pay bills, report outages right there from your phone.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
You know, John, a telemarketer called and asked to speak to whoever runs the house.
Really?
Yeah, so I passed the phone to the dog.
Replay.
What did I give you for that? 4?
I think it was 4.
Wow, 4, 5, and a 4. And Dalton won't be back, so
This could be a record-setting week.
Could be. It could be. Don't tell him, though. He'll get upset about it.
Oh, I'll have to throw it in his face, and he'll say, "Oh, well, John, weak heart."
Then he starts dogging me.
Yeah.
So unfair.
That's your friend.
Yeah. It's my godson.
Well, I guess that's true.
What you talking about?
Well, what have we learned today?
Yes.
We did a little old movie trivia just a second ago, and of course had some random questions this morning. What kind of is on your mind that we learned?
Well, we talked about food today, Little Debbie's, and you pretty much squashed that. I'm not ever eating another Little Debbie ever again.
I don't know that I ever will, but I did see them. I saw some new ones, and you told me which one it was because it was soft. It said soft bake, and so it's the Nutty Buddy.
Yeah. And we talked about not having any air conditioning. We almost threw it back on that one.
Yeah, those were the days, huh?
Yeah, we had a rounding thing of random questions. And we played a game today, and tell us a little bit about that game.
Well, it was a little old movie trivia that we partook in today. So
that's you don't really like trivia that much, but okay.
Yeah, not old movie trivia. You were more on the hook for that today than me. But we've got a brand new month going. We're racing toward the 4th of July, John, and we're going to still continue more during the rest of the next 2 days that we have with folks. Looking back at America's 250th, but I guess we'll have to wait until tomorrow to do more of that.
Oh, well, that sounds good.
Well,
okay.
We'll see you then. That's John Dinkins here on the Wake Up Crew. For John, I'm Brian. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Don't forget to check for the podcast. It'll be up shortly on the website, WGNSradio.com. Look under podcast, where we podcast all of our local shows, and you'll find the Wake Up Crew right there. Have a good day, everybody. Until next time, take care out there.
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. An extreme heat warning continues. Sunny and hot today. Highs top out near 100 degrees, with heat index values approaching 110. Winds north-northeast around 5 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for showers and storms early. Otherwise, mostly clear skies, light winds, and lows drop to 77. I'm Phil Jensko in the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 75.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated.